Hey guys, this is the Canadian Baconer, and this video is directed towards those people who are now hopping into the Battlefield 1 beta and perhaps are having a little bit of trouble, more so the people that are coming from another game such as Call of Duty, Halo, so on and so forth, or maybe you're completely new to Battlefield and you want to see how it goes. So this video is going to be giving you a lot of helpful tips and kind of give you the whole idea of what Battlefield's all about and give you a nice gist of how you should play properly. Now, Battlefield is a very fun game. It is very focused on cooperation and teamwork and knowing your role. So pretty much, let me first say this is not Call of Duty. You can't run out there Rambo and expect to do well because that's simply not going to happen. You really have to work with your team and your squad to really achieve something in the game. I'm going to talk a little bit more about teamwork a little bit later, but for right now, I'm going to talk about bullet drop. Now, this is the thing that Call of Duty players do not have, or at least for the majority of the time. I know there are a couple of exceptions in Call of Duty when it comes to bullet drop, but for the majority, they are all hit scan weapons. Hit scan pretty much means wherever you shoot, that's where the bullet goes. In real life, bullets actually lose a bit of speed after them being fired out of their gun after a couple of seconds. Meaning, if you want to get kills at a longer range, you're going to have to lead your bullet ever so slightly in front of the person. In this clip, you can see here, I'm not exactly aiming directly at the person, but I have an idea of where the bullet's going to go, so that's where I put the shot. I don't aim directly at him because the bullet's going to miss. Like I said, it takes a second for the bullet to actually reach the target, which is why you have to lead your shot a little bit more. It's not going to do good me just telling you, you really have to experience it for yourself to get a good idea of what it's like. It takes a second to get used to, I know. If you're playing Call of Duty and Halo, they simply just do not have that, but after playing Battlefield for a while, you will get the idea of how that mechanic works. This is even more important in Battlefield 1 because the roles are extremely stressed in BF1. If you play BF4 or BF Hardline, you can kind of get away with being a sniper using an automatic gun, but in Battlefield 1, they want you to stick to your certain role. There are 4 classes in BF1, excluding the elite classes and the pilot and tankers. There is the assault player, which is focusing on close range engagement using SMGs or submachine guns and anti-tank weapons. Then you do have the medic, which is more focused on medium range combat with the designated marksman rifles, which are the single shot weapons, and they also give you health. You have the support, which is focused around light machine guns, those big heavy guns that can do a lot of damage. They can also supply you with ammunition. Last but not least, you have the scout or the sniper, which of course has the sniper rifles and has the ability to spot enemies on the map. These classes all play extremely differently, so it's good to know how they play before you hop into the battle. All of their weapons perform extremely different to one another, and that's what you need to know. And that is what is key. For example, it would not be good to be the scout class trying to kill people at point blank range. What you want to do is actually be a lot farther from the target. Long distance engagements are what you want to be doing. Some people may call it camping. Well, that's how it should be. That is real life. In real life, you're not going to see a sniper point blank trying to like melee people, 360 no scopes. That's not the case. Also, try to use your vehicles to your advantage. I know Call of Duty players don't really get a feel of what vehicles are like, but in Battlefield, you pretty much are the kill streak, you control everything that you do, and you need to get used to that. Plane combat can be a little bit tricky, and that's where the bullet drop comes in as well. Don't aim directly at the target, aim a little bit in front of them, so when the bullet slows down, it might actually hit the target. You can actually see your bullets flying out of your gun when you are shooting, so try and use that as a good indication of where you should be hitting your targets. Remember, the farther the range, the more you have to lead your shot. The same can be applied for the trucks with the big mounted machine guns and the tanks as well, especially tanks. The bullet drop on the tank shells is actually ridiculous. You really have to lead your target a little bit further and aim a little bit up to have the shell land on your target. Now, positioning is key in this game. Don't just run out there and expect to get kills because you will get dropped like a rock. Really be aware of your surroundings, look for cover like big rock structures, vehicles, and even buildings. Try and use those to your maximum advantage because that is how you will get the drop on the enemy. On the map Sinai Desert, use the sand dunes, use everything to your advantage because that is what's going to get you kills. A lot of my friends have been coming from Call of Duty and they're hopping on to Battlefield 1, the beta, to see how it is, and they were having a very difficult time trying to play the game, and I keep telling them, do not run out there because you're gonna get killed. That's not how Battlefield plays. Now, this is pretty much the most important thing about Battlefield games in general. Teamwork is key. Cooperation is how you win games. Your whole objective in Battlefield is to capture the objectives with your team. Same thing applies for Rush as well. You might not always want to play a certain class, but if it benefits your team, please pick it. Things like that is what win people games, and that is what Battlefield is all about. Using teamwork and cooperation to capture certain objectives, that's how Battlefield plays, that's how you should be playing this game. Hopefully you enjoyed my quick guide on how to play Battlefield 1 properly. Also, if you guys have any questions about Battlefield 1, relating to the mechanics or how should I play properly, feel free to do that down below in the comment section. I will help you guys out to the best of my ability. I've been playing Battlefield for a while, so I kind of know how all the mechanics go, and I can give you guys a lot of great tips. But if you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to give this video a like and subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed already for all of the latest and greatest in Battlefield 1 information and news, as well as tips and tricks on BF1. But as always, thank you guys for checking out this video, and this has been the Canadian Baconer. Stay crispy, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.